the vehicle.
Get out now.
Step out of the vehicle.
Get out.
Step out the vehicle.
Oh, really?
Oh, she gonna resist? Step out the vehicle.
It is, so I'm responsible in case something in there that could get stolen because lawyers are crooked.
I'm so glad.
People with significant authority often compromise their morals and turn evil. Today, we'll be going through these cases where corrupt officers and officials made huge blunders and were hit with some swift karma. Lexington Police Department is known for police corruption, racism, and violating people's rights. Civil rights lawyer Jill Jefferson had filed multiple lawsuits against the police department and was always on the lookout for police corruption. On June 10th, 2023, she was traveling through the town when she saw a vehicle pulled over and started recording the incident.
I talked to him. I'm talking to him. Well, let me say this first. You got the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and you will be used against you in the court of law. You have a right to an attorney. If you can't afford one will be appointed for you if you wish. You have the right not to answer questions, okay? Until you have a lawyer. Is there any more in this car? Huh?
Hey, what's up? Driver's license?
Why are you stopping me?
Why are you filming me? I'm stopping you because I'm going to check your registration because you've got a tag on here that's not proper.
Actually, my tag is proper. In Mississippi, there's a certain amount of time when you have a tag.
How long you live there? Well, I don't know that until I stop you and talk to you. Let me see your driver's license, please, ma'am.
What's your name, officer?
Scott Walters.
My name is Attorney Jill Jefferson.
We know who you are.
I have a lawsuit right now against y'all, so thank you for giving me evidence.
The corrupt officers immediately drew their attention toward Miss Jefferson and pulled her over for an alleged tag violation. The poor attorney had no idea what was about to happen.
I'm requesting your driver's license. You're driving on a public roadway. If you're a lawyer,
why
you know
are you
that.
asking for my driver's license?
Because I'm checking your tag.
Crime deterrence?
Ma'am?
What's the reason for this roadblock?
It's not a roadblock. We're on a felony traffic
then
stop.
why are you stopping me if it's not a roadblock?
Because you keep riding by, and I don't know if you're trying to shoot me or hurt me. I have no clue.
Is it a crime to drive by?
I don't know you.
Is it a crime
I don't
to drive
know you. Let me
by?
see your driver's
It's
license,
suspicious.
ma'am. If you do
It's
not let me see your
suspicious?
driver's license, you can be charged. Let me see your license.
I want you to charge me. Let's do it. I'm calling my attorney right now.
Hey, I'm gonna sit in this car around.
You're an attorney. Wait a minute. You're calling your attorney, but you're an attorney. She's not complying. I've asked for a license 3 times.
Ask her one more time.
Let me see your driver's license, ma'am, right now.
Why are you pulling me over if this is not a roadblock?
Ma'am, you're about to go to jail.
Hey, Mike, I'm in Lexington and the cops are saying they're about to arrest me.
For failure to comply.
Because I was driving and they pulled me over.
Let me see your driver's license.
Yeah, they're saying they're about to arrest me for failure to comply.
Because you will not hand me your license.
They stopped me when I was driving down the road, but they said it's not a roadblock. But they're trying to get my license and they're not telling me why they're getting my license.
I don't have to until I identify you.
You tell me why you get.
Tell her step out the vehicle. Step out.
The entitled officers had no reason to pull her over, but they kept escalating the situation until the officer did something shocking.
Out of the vehicle now. Step out of the vehicle.
They're trying
Step
to
out the
open my
vehicle,
door.
ma'am.
I'm about to roll with Jackson. I just got hang on.
Ma'am, you're fixing to be removed from the vehicle.
Step out
If
the
you do
vehicle.
not, I'm gonna give you the
Everything
camera
is
for you
being
to get out.
recorded. Everything is recorded. Step
Yeah,
out.
it is being recorded.
Step out the vehicle.
Okay, Mike.
Step out of the vehicle
I'm
now.
not stepping out of the vehicle.
You're gonna be charged with resisting arrest.
Oh,
Step
you're
out the
gonna
vehicle.
Step out of the vehicle. I'm going to
Step
remove
out of
you
the
from
vehicle.
Oh,
Get
you
out
just
now.
snatched my
Get out of
license.
the
Step out of the vehicle.
Get out of
You're
the
under
vehicle
arrest.
now.
You're under arrest. Step out the vehicle.
Oh, really?
Oh, she gonna resist? Step out the vehicle. Step out the
Really,
vehicle.
AG?
Step out the vehicle. Turn around.
Okay, AG.
Turn around.
Let's do this. Mike, I need you to come to. Mike, I need you to come to Lexington right now.
Ma'am, if you push me one more time, I'm going to charge you with assault on a police officer, which is a felony.
Put you in court. What is your name? What is your name? What is your name? Huh? AG, I know you. What's your name? What's your name? Because we are about to get you. This is your last day.
We've been doing this 35 years.
Yeah, this is your last day.
The officers had completely lost their minds, and if this wasn't enough, he decided to make it worse.
Come on.
Yeah. No, where's my license? Where am I? You know you're not supposed to do this, and you know you're about to get in court for this.
You have to listen to what the officer tells you to do.
Right?
You have to do what the officer
you're about to be in court for this, right?
You have to do what the officer
I just want you know you're about to be in court.
Hey, that's what
You need to know that. What is your name? What is his name?
That's Scott Walters.
Scott Walters. Okay.
Dash 9. Have a seat.
Scott Walters.
Have a seat in the vehicle.
Why are you trying to get me to have a seat?
Please, have a seat in the vehicle.
AG, I want you to know this is an illegal stop and this is a false seizure right now.
Okay.
I'm about to get y'all's ass. This is perfect evidence.
Okay. Have a seat in the vehicle.
Yeah, we got this.
Have a seat in the vehicle now.
Yeah.
Ma'am, please have a seat in the vehicle.
I am
Put
sitting.
your legs in the vehicle.
Oh, are you about to close the door?
Have a seat in the vehicle.
AG, I'm sitting like this and I'm gonna stay like this, okay?
So we gotta put your legs in the vehicle.
So AG, if you're gonna use force on me,
I ain't gonna use force on you. You're gonna put your legs in the vehicle.
what is the charge?
Failure
Please,
to comply.
please put your legs in the
Existing
There
vehicle.
is only failure to
Please
comply
put your
when I'm in the process of committing a crime,
Please,
actually.
you're a lawyer,
It's
man,
only-
correct?
I'm
Please
telling
use
you,
your
it's
right.
only
You put your
failure
feet
to
in- please put your
comply.
legs in the vehicle.
It is only failure to comply when I'm committing
No, ma'am,
a crime.
not here, it's not. Put your feet
That is
in the
exactly
car.
what the law says.
Ma'am, put your legs in the
Okay, you
vehicle.
know,
We'll have court in court.
yeah, we're gonna do that.
Miss Jefferson was arrested and thrown in the back of the police cruiser without cause. All she was doing was driving around and recording the police. I wonder why these tyrants are so afraid of accountability. After arresting her, the corrupt cops went on to illegally search her vehicle.
It's still on. Come here with your camera on.
Yeah. No, my camera never went off damn time. She was doing suspicious behavior.
You need to turn around. If the road's blocked, it's probably safe to say. You won't.
No, you're
sir,
good.
but
You good.
We're just in the middle of two
You good?
things.
You good?
All right.
You good?
Mine went off for some reason.
Mine never went off.
So yours was recorded.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was suspicious behavior. She
Yeah.
started riding by.
And kept right by. And then she's got a Mississippi DL, so she's gonna have 2 state IDs. Make sure there's no valuables in the car. That's what I'm looking for. You follow
You
me?
had reasonable suspicion anyway.
Yeah, she was acting, I was worried about my safety.
Hey, they back, man. They back. You hear me? Officers are back.
Be advised that I got a lot going on here, so be sure I reply back to you before you know something.
You see I'm taking possession of her wallet.
Yeah.
Oh, no, she had, hold on. Oh, that, who's Timothy? Is that her attorney? She
Yeah, I
said,
guess so.
if she's an attorney, why don't she say she had an attorney?
The attorney protested against this illegal search, but the power-tripping cop refused to give her any lawful explanation and just shut the door on her.
If you've got a Mississippi, you can't have a Mississippi DL in another state. Oh, it expires in 17. I see. All right. So I'm gonna put her wallet. That's
Is the
all.
license expired?
This is, but she gave me a. I've got another one. Where'd I put it at? Oh, you got it. I'm gonna play it on the camera. I understand you claim to be an attorney, but if you want, I wouldn't hire you for shit. Number one, search engine to arrest. I'm required because your car's getting towed. Oh yeah.
Oh, my car. Okay.
Sweetheart, we'll
That's
see.
great.
Yeah, it is. So I'm responsible in case something in there that could get stolen
glad you
because
did
lawyers
this.
are crooked.
I'm so glad.
It's pretty ironic when this corrupt cop called her crooked. There's no way such despicable officers should be on the force. Moments later, he discovered something inside the car, and his reaction was truly shocking.
I don't believe it, sir.
I'm about to the bond.
Oh, is that a gun? Oh.
Oh! Please be stolen.
Nah.
Shit, we got a gun on the receipt and everything else. So it ain't illegal unless it's stolen. And please, I ain't never hoped the gun would be stolen before right now. And that's on camera. I don't,
Enough on. She gonna want to put you in court for sure.
I don't give a damn. Well, I've been going to court for 35 years. It don't scare me. I'm gonna put it.
Yeah, I was just about to say, you found a gun. I want to get some dope in here. What's that up under the seat up under there?
I'm being robbed with 215 to the state. Airport.
I don't give a damn if you see a seed on the motherfucking floor. She must don't know the law.
She don't. That's what I'm trying to tell her.
All you need is it's yours.
The officer's excitement was short-lived, as the gun was registered in Jefferson's name. The cops also couldn't find anything illegal in the car. However, they ended up arresting her as she was charged with resisting arrest and disorderly conduct. Surprisingly, the judge found her guilty of all charges, but a week later, the elected judge dismissed every charge against her. On the other hand, Jefferson and the ACLU filed a civil rights lawsuit against the department. Seeing this frequent lawsuit against the Department of Justice intervened and launched an investigation into the Lexington Police Department, which was a massive moment in this corrupt department's history and could surely reduce the corruption in the ranks. This officer caused a problem for his department, but the case of this next state senator will leave you shocked.
Had no idea. Told me when I first met him that he was 20.
On March 9, 2017, a concerned father contacted the Moore Police Department with a shocking claim that his 17-year-old son had been taken to a motel as an adult. The officers quickly knocked on the motel door and found Oklahoma State Senator Ralph Shorty lying with the 17-year-old John Doe. The cops immediately arrested Shorty after they discovered a pack of condoms in his bag.
We're here to talk about it. Why don't you tell me what transpired there?
Well, we were inside talking, and we heard a bang on the door. I honestly didn't know who it was. Couldn't see through the keyhole or the peephole. And so, the young man I was with, I know has, I've known him for. We've been talking. He's come to the coffee shop that I operated a couple times. I've even had him over to my house, play video games before. Had no idea. Told me when I first met him that he was 20. And so when they first got there, I didn't know what the issue was. Didn't know if it was, somebody trying to get in or what.
Police there.
Actually, what I asked him was, I said, "Are you minor?" And he said, "No, let me go talk to them." And I said, "Okay." And he went out there, and that's, I don't know what they talked about, but I asked him to check his ID. So again, I'd never even thought to ask him for his ID. There was no reason to. So anyway, I guess after that, one of the men, Sergeant something, I can't remember his last name. He's bald. He lectured me quite a deal. At that point, I was, again, blood pressure. I had to sit down, couldn't even really, I don't even honestly remember what I said to him.
Senator Shorty was quick to deny any claim, claiming that he had never known the boy was a minor. However, the predator had no idea that cops had done their investigations and had some shocking proof against him.
Were y'all smoking?
No.
Was there any in there?
No.
Okay.
And again, I asked them to search. They wanted to search my bag. So I don't remember. I think he needed a place to stay for the night. I think he had a bag with him. I don't know if they searched that.
Okay.
I did not. I know that he had been arrested for drugs in the past.
Mm-hmm.
I know that he had dropped out of high school. He was trying to get a GED. I was trying to help him through that. In fact, when we first met, I was trying to help him study and things like that for the GED. And then when I lost contact with him for 4 or 5 months, when he went to California or wherever, I just assumed that he had, I didn't know that's where he went.
Well, how did y'all meet?
At the coffee shop. I'm pretty sure of that.
What coffee shop are you talking about?
I own a coffee shop. It's called Holy Grounds Coffee.
Okay. Do you text him, or how do y'all communicate?
Usually phone calls.
Phone calls? Okay. Well, it's interesting because on his tablet, he has a conversation that he says he had with you using an app called Kick. Do you know what that is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, there's a pretty lengthy conversation on his tablet that he says is with the guy that is you, that is online, or the Kick ID is Jamie Tilley. And you told officers that night that's who, what's your online?
He calls me Jamie.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure why.
Okay.
The officers kept listening to Shorty's made-up stories, but his face dropped when he realized that they had access to their conversation, which took place on the social media app KeyIK. This filthy conversation will leave you shocked.
He says, I need money for spring break. Jamie Tilley says, I don't really have any legitimate things I need help with right now. Would you be interested in stuff? He says, yes. This goes on about how I come get you, blah, blah, blah. We go on. He says, he starts calling this guy Daddy. He says, hurry up, Daddy. I'm super. Hey, keep me updated because I want you bad, Daddy. The guy named Jamie Tilley says, I'm gonna f a good little boy if you keep calling me Daddy. This goes on and on and on and on. Well, then it gets to the end. It says, okay, I'll be down the street, a couple houses, in about 10 minutes or so. He says, okay, let me know so I have an idea. Got a witness that sees him get in a white Grand Cherokee, and they follow that white Grand Cherokee to the hotel, first to 4th and Eastern at the gas station, and then to the Circle K. Yeah,
This is the gas station.
Yeah, at the gas station, and then to the Super 8 where the guy in the white Jeep Cherokee and him go in, check into a room, and then go back out and go into room 120. All right, picking him up at the same time that this message was sent saying I'm here. So I kind of got to say that Jamie Tilley's you.
It's not me.
Confronted by this groundbreaking evidence, Shorty was at a loss for words and had nothing to say. The detectives tried to press the senator into telling the truth, but the creep wouldn't open up. It was evident that Shorty had been exposed, and it was only a matter of time before he was punished for his action. Frustrated by his repeated denial response, the cops resorted to his gross texting.
I'm telling you, that's not me.
It clearly is you. Ralph, that's a lie. You're lying to us right now. That's clearly you. No one else. With $6 coffee shop, I'm here and you're there. That's clearly you.
I don't know who else you could have been talking to.
I agree with you. Nobody. You're at a coffee shop and has a sick kid, and all this stuff.
And showed up.
It's you. And here's the deal. He says it's you that he's talking to.
He shows up. I mean,
that's not true at all.
Yeah, there was your bag. The cop saw him.
That's just not absolutely not true. I did not show up there for any thing.
And just so you know that there's also exchanged at one point. And when hopefully you didn't take a picture of your phone because that's going to tag it whenever you send it to somebody.
No, I don't do that.
Okay.
I wouldn't. I don't understand why he would do this. I really don't.
He has nothing to gain from this.
Except screwing me.
How does that help him?
I have no idea.
Yeah,
he has nothing to gain.
Why would that screw him?
Or whatever.
He has no idea who you are. He thinks your name is Jamie. He has no idea what your real name is. None. He referred to you as Jamie the whole time I'm talking to him.
The senator shamelessly tried to shift the blame to John, claiming he was being framed for the crime. As the detectives questioned him, they uncovered another shocking fact that nearly convinced them Shorty was guilty.
Where is it at?
Honestly, I lost it.
Lost your phone.
There's nothing on that phone. You can tag it or whatever. I mean,
prior to the evening that we're talking about, how much stuff had you guys done together?
nothing.
So that was going to be the first time?
We weren't doing anything.
Not when we got there you weren't, but that was the plan for that evening.
No.
Clearly it was.
Sir, I'm telling you it wasn't.
I don't know, I may have said this earlier, I'm gonna a good little boy if you keep calling me Daddy. He goes, yes, Daddy, please.
Did you ever have sex?
No, never.
Did you ever give him a hand? Did he ever give you a...
Never even seen him naked or even asked.
Well, you can't help with that, with this stuff. You can definitely help with my car stuff. That's another statement. I'm just going through here reading what you wrote. Because I can prove that you wrote it. I mean, that's you. So I'm just letting you know so you know what's coming down the pipe.
So how did you, if that's not you, how did you contact him last night? Or that night?
I think he called me.
He doesn't have a phone.
I'm sure he called me. That's all I can say. I don't know.
How did he know that you were outside?
He called me, and I told him I was on my way. I told him I'd be there at a certain amount of time, and I got there.
Did you use this phone that you've lost?
That was the only phone I had.
The detectives grew agitated as Shorty repeatedly lied and pretended to ignore the facts about the case. His mobile could have been the most significant piece of evidence, but conveniently, he claimed to have lost it just a day ago.
Magically lost your phone on the way over here as well.
It's not the first time, sir.
Well, and just look at it. Okay, take all this crap in this conversation that we've had out of it. All right. So just put yourself in my shoes. Okay. So you got a guy who gets caught in a room with a minor, or in a hotel room with a minor, and he comes in and talks to us, knowing that he's had a conversation with this minor on an electronic device. All right, probably his phone, because of the way he was at the store, he was at the guy's store, he was in his car, so more than likely it was on his phone. So you're coming in blind, not knowing
Also extremely nervous.
Well, I got you. I know, but put yourself in my shoes. You're coming in this blind, only knowing that we're going to want to talk to you about, the hotel room, and all of a sudden you come in and you don't have a phone, and I know you live with your phone. You have to. So that's just strange to us,
Is your phone on you right now?
No, it's not.
Is it in your car?
No.
Can I look at your car?
Sure.
Okay.
An online identity by Jamie.
I didn't say that. I said that he's called me Jamie.
Well, I don't mean to you did, because we got body cameras and I actually saw it. So, I mean, they were talking to him, they were talking to you, and you said you had that you went online or had an online identity of Jamie. That's it. You didn't say Tilly, the last one, but you said Jamie.
I remember that, sir.
Okay.
I remember him asking me what my name was.
The cops had been playing the role of a good cop, bad cop, and that's when one of them decided to go out of the room. The other officer tried to force Shorty into accepting his mistake, but to no avail.
Contact in the past, does he allege that?
He said you guys kissed.
When?
Before May of last year.
That's nothing, but still, that's never happened either.
Just like Jamie Tilly's not you. Just like it's somebody else with kids and daughters in a coffee shop. Somebody else who's there. Man, you made a bad decision. That doesn't mean you're a bad person. It just means you made a bad decision. It's not the end of the world.
And if I can't prove otherwise, then it is the end of the world. And I can't think of any other proof that I can show you.
There's nothing, because there's no,
there absolutely would be.
What we have is the truth.
If I had phone calls, or if I had...
But you don't, because they don't exist. What we have is the truth. You know it.
Shorty knew the horrific consequences that would be coming his way, and he didn't accept the disgusting crime he had committed. Eventually, the detectives decided to end the interrogation.
You and I both know that's you. Anyone we show that to is going to know that's you.
Well, that's the problem.
It's not a problem. It's the truth. What I'm saying, the problem is that for some reason, you think that if you stick your head in the sand and ignore it, it's going to go away. It's not. Your best bet is to tell us the truth, tell us what happened, and then move on from this. Make this a bump in the road, not the road. I mean, it's that simple, really. This is not a defining moment. This is just a moment. No, this is you've had other things happen in your life that were awful at the time, and then now that you look back on them, they're still awful, but they didn't change who you were. It's a bump.
No, I said, hell, I should have said that before you sit down. We'll walk down in the car with you.
Shortly after this investigation, Shorty found himself in deep trouble as it was found out that he used Craigslist to solicit minors. He was charged with 3 felonies of child prostitution and resigned from his position as a senator. Later, he was indicted on 4 counts, but eventually pled guilty to 1 count of child resulting in the dismissal of the other 3 charges. The judge sentenced him to 15 years in prison, with 10 years of supervision upon release. Well, that brings us to the end of this video. Today, we saw cases where corrupt cops and officials were brought down by their action. Particularly disturbing was the case of the senator soliciting young males. We can only thank the law enforcement officers who helped catch and punish this creep. Otherwise, he might have done something unimaginable to more innocent kid. If you think the punishment should have been more severe, let me know in the comments below. And if you liked the video, subscribe so you can take advantage of the next one we have in store for you. Be sure to check this next one out right here.